When it comes to the 4 pillars of relationship, we've already covered the financial aspects, the nature of your commitment to each other, and recently the nature of household. So the one left is the social aspects of your relationship, and for a lot of couples, probably the easiest box to tick. So what does immigration want to see under the social aspects of your relationship? Well, simply put, they need to be satisfied that your relationship is known by your friends and your family members, that it's not a secret, and if it is a secret, your case might be a little bit more high risk. Ultimately, it's your responsibility to show immigration that your relationship is widely known and recognized. So how do you actually do that? Is it just through providing a whole series of photos? Well, contrary to popular belief, it's not, and we'll talk about that a little later on. But in terms of what immigration wants to see, they want to see that your friends and your family members are aware, the people that you belong to, so your community, your work colleagues, if you do any activities, like if you're part of any sports clubs or membership groups, do those people know that you have a partner? One of the most common questions that comes up with the social aspects is, well, what if our family or my partner's family is not aware of our relationship? Is this going to result in a visa refusal? So like anything else with a partner visa, there's not one mandatory document that's going to make or break your application. But if your family members are not aware of your relationship, or if your partner's family members are not aware of the relationship, there might be some more work that needs to be done with your case, specifically to explain why does your family not know. So it can be a common scenario that comes up. Perhaps you're estranged from your family, or you don't speak to them. Maybe you've had a falling out with your parents or your siblings, or maybe you just have no connection with them. So if that's the case and that sounds like you, then it's really important that you talk about these things in your relationship statement and then make up for it with other documents. So for example, if your partner's family is aware of the relationship, are they supportive of it? And if they are supportive, can you get them to provide Form 888s attesting to the genuineness of the relationship? In my opinion, it is really important to have Form 888s provided by family members as well as friends. Although it's not in the legislation or the policy anywhere, in my experience, if you don't have any Form 888s or supporting evidence from family members that they're aware of the relationship, it could raise a red flag. So remember that if your family and your partner's family is not aware and they're not supportive of your relationship, address the elephant in the room. I spoke a little bit about a Form 888. To learn all about Form 888s, watch my blog when I talk about witness statements. But ultimately, a Form 888 is a statement provided by people who know you and they can attest to the genuineness of your relationship. Another common question that comes up is, well, I don't have 2 Australian citizen family or friends who can provide a Form 888. What can I do? Well, luckily there was a change in July of 2023, which meant that witnesses no longer had to be an Australian citizen or permanent resident to provide a Form 888. So basically, if you have any friends or family inside or outside of Australia, regardless of whether they are a citizen or a permanent resident, they can complete this form, as long as they speak English and as long as they are over 18 years of age. When we talk about the social aspects of a relationship, couples often think about social media. So social media is a really great way to show that the people that you know, your friends and your family, are supportive of your relationship. But not everyone has social media and not everyone is active on social media. So if you don't have it, I don't think you need to create a social media account just for the purposes of a partner visa. But if you do have it, then it's a really good place to extract evidence from. So you can provide a screenshot of mutual friends on Facebook between you and your partner. You can take screenshots of events you've attended together, photos you might have been tagged in, and comments from your family and friends. But again, if you don't have social media or you don't believe in social media, that's totally fine. You just have to think of other ways to make up some social evidence. So if you and your partner have got hundreds and hundreds of photos, select your favorite 30 to 40 photos, making sure that you're covering photos of the 2 of you with your friends, with your family members, and possibly attending different events together as well. For couples who are watching this and they're stressing and they're thinking, well, we don't take many photos together, that's also okay. I've met couples who really only have about 10 or 20 photos together. If that sounds like you, again, it doesn't mean the application is automatically going to be refused, but it does mean you might need to put in some additional work when it comes to evidencing the social aspects of your relationship. So you and your partner are introverts. I can totally relate to that. Not everybody likes to be surrounded by people all the time. Not everybody goes to hundreds of different concerts and events. So if you feel that you and your partner are not social butterflies and you're more introverted, again, you need to be creative with the evidence that you have. So for example, if you've received gifts or cards from friends and family, include those. Perhaps if you don't have as much evidence of going to different functions as a couple, you might want to add some extra Form 888s. So this is why partner visas are very subjective. You need a tailored document checklist specifically for you. If you are on the DIY route and you're looking to lodge your own partner visa, book an introductory call with me so I can learn a bit more about your relationship and see if we can help you along this journey. Please note that this blog is intended for general information only and does not constitute immigration advice. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button and head on over to thepartnervisaacademy.com.au to learn more.